pro-peace, pro-Palestinian groups, are they joining you guys in this march?
Yeah. Yes, absolutely. We've invited everybody. Originally, the mayor said that because they were late in giving us a permit, that we had a permit. And our permit went the closest to the convention center. So we're planning to go forward with that. And we've invited everybody to join us because we are just devastated at the slaughter and the murder, and our taxpayers' dollars being used for that as opposed to housing men, women, and children here.
Yeah. So normally you guys concentrate more on, obviously, poor people, homelessness, etc. This year, Palestine is such a giant issue that it's kind of taken over the coverage. And I just wanted to see how you feel about that and how you're coordinating, because I think that fits your message really well. It brings more people in, but it's a little bit different than your core message. So wondering how you're handling that.
Well, regardless of whether or not people get it or not, I mean, we take a page and lessons from history. I know that when Dr. King was organizing the Poor People's Campaign March, the civil rights movement was furious with him that he took a position around being anti-war in the Vietnam War. We see that there's an absolute correlation between saying no to bombing and killing people and war and meeting the needs of poor and homeless people at home. So we will continue to lift that up. But, death is death is death.
Yeah.
And us, burying so many people. I mean, I got ordained online a few years back now because I didn't have any other choice, because we couldn't afford to ask another clergy member or whatever, pay them to bury people. That's not how you're supposed to live in this rich, affluent country. And our media does a great job at hiding the reality.
Yeah. So when you guys get to near the United Center by the DNC at the end of the march, are there going to be speeches, and do you know who's going to be speaking?
We are going to ask law enforcement to issue a citizen's arrest. And we're going to go towards the convention center and see how far we get.
Citizen's arrest of whom?
All the Democrats that are inside the building. The Biden-Harris, Harris-Biden, Harris-Walz administration now, because that administration is in charge right now. Blood's on their hands. People are dying here at home, have been dying here at home, and they're dying abroad.
So Kamala Harris's position seems to be a tiny bit softer than Joe Biden's, and Tim Walz has given a lot of progressives hope. So does that give you any hope that it's at least less of a hardline team that the Democrats have now, or no?
No, actually, sadly, I'm from Minnesota, so I know all about Minnesota nice. And death is death is death. And every day that goes by, families are going without water, they're going without electricity, they can't find their loved ones. They're dying due to bombs, you name it, and we don't have any time to wait.